Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Well, I don't know if that's a bit too dark. So, as you can see by the title, I'm going to be reviewing some Fenty Beauty products. I guess I would just let the video get into it because I don't want to reveal too much of my face. I hope you enjoy this video and yeah. Starting with the Fenty Beauty, obviously, Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. So I got the mini version because if I hate it, then this just makes it a little bit easier, doesn't it? I got this one because it's in soft matte, because I've got oily skin, my skin usually like comes through the makeup and it's like, hello. So I thought I would give this one a whack-a-dack-a-do because normally, under my foundation, all I wear is an SPF, which is the Super Glue one, which I love, I swear by. I think it's brilliant, but sometimes I think it is a little bit too glowy. I know that sounds really ridiculous, but if you've got like oilier skin, you'll know what I mean. So I guess I'm just going to apply it like I would any other cream. That feels very soft. So it smells like a normal type of cream. It doesn't feel like it's gonna... I needed 2 pumps to cover my whole face, so it is very soft. It's giving me like... I feel like it's gonna give me a bit of a blurring effect, if you know what I mean. Like it feels like cotton. I know that sounds really strange, but I feel like that makes sense. Well, that feels really nice. It doesn't feel like a moisturiser. It definitely does feel like a primer. But it's not like... I'm surprised because it's not tacky at all. It just feels like it's put a layer of cotton on my skin. So that's the finish of that one then. Well, we're going to see if this actually stays on. Because I'm going to the gym after this, so I guess that's going to be the ultimate test, isn't it? So I'm just going to quickly go do my foundation and then I will be right back. All I'm going to be putting on is the Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation in the shade 3. Oh my gosh, I look so pale. So I'm going to be honest, I don't really like this foundation that much because I feel like it's a little bit drying. So it sort of just sits on top of my skin instead of like soaks in like a normal liquid foundation would do. And then, yeah, I don't know, so this is not probably the best thing to use, but all of my other foundations are too dark, so I didn't want to look ridiculous. It felt like I was putting foundation on just my skin without prepping it or anything like that. I mean, to be honest, I don't really prep it anyway, but if you use an SPF under your skin, it's quite tacky, it's moisturising. So this literally just felt like I just went straight in with foundation. So I don't really like the feeling of it. And it felt like a bit slippy slidey, but you know, it could be the reason why it lasts a long time. Okay, so next is the Fenty Beauty Matchstick in Mocha 0.3. Can I just say the reason how, or the reason whatever, that I find all of these shades is because I just YouTube loads of videos 1,000 times over just to see if I can get the right shade, if I can just find somebody's YouTube video who's posted who has similar skin tone to me or uses the same sort of foundation as me, anything like that. So that's how I do it, and somehow it's worked out. Normally it doesn't, because I've got foundations before which they were not my shade. One thing I will say though is, considering how much this costs, everything so far has been, well, I say everything so far, except for this is definitely glass, but everything is plastic. And you know, we're trying to save the world out here, so let's stop using plastic, people. So it just makes the product feel a little bit cheaper, but still. So you've just got the stick here, and then obviously you can just twist it as you need to, you know, when it goes down. Okay, I'm so excited for this because I've never used cream contour. All I do know though is you're meant to put it, so if most people would put it here, but you're actually meant to put it like here. Right, we're going to do some down the nose. And I'm just using a Real Techniques brush. It doesn't actually say which brush it is. Okay, so I'm going to dab, don't rub. Well, maybe I'm going to have to rub a little bit. Okay. So it's taken a while to really move around. I think I'm going to have to like blend it. Oh, that's better. Ooh. Ooh, hello. Hello, hello. I'm excited to see what this does for the nose, because nose contour is just never right for me. Okay, so instead of like dabbing it in, which I would have thought you did with a cream contour, I'm sort of like maybe blending it like this, but because I haven't put any powder on, that makes sense, I guess, because you're sort of like blending it in with your foundation. I actually think that looks like really subtle, but super effective. Okay, let's blend in the... Okay, moment of truth. Oh, I definitely put too much on there. Oh, it's actually blending really nicely on the nose. Ooh! I feel like that blended absolutely beautifully. And it looks so subtle. I feel like I don't look like I'm wearing makeup. Obviously I know I'm wearing makeup, but it looks like I'm just slightly sun-kissed, you know? That is very nice. See, the reason why I never actually bought cream contour before is because I didn't think I'd be able to use it. I thought it'd be too difficult. But this was really easy. Okay, so next up is the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Sunstalker Instant Warmth Bronzer. Ooh, we like the sound of this. Right, let me just powder my face and I will be right back. So I thought I'd do the rest of my face so that I'm ready to go with the other stuff, even though I look a little bit ridiculous. By the way, this took me ages. It just took me ages to watch all the YouTube videos to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to use this because I've got this sort of skin undertone. Da, da, da. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of useful videos out there, but I watched a hell lot of them. I'd probably suggest going into store and trying things out. The only reason I didn't is because it was 25% off on the Fenty Beauty website, which I didn't realise, which is really dumb. They ship from America, so if you have a look on Trustpilot, there's not the best reviews about people getting the wrong orders and the customer service is being really bad and their order taking months to come. I luckily was not one of them. My order came within about 2 weeks. I think it took, I think it took about 10 days altogether. So I got this in the shade Private Island. Again, it's plastic. As you can see, it's just got the FB embossed in it, which is really nice. I'm excited to see if this has kickback. Oh wow. None at all. Let's go in. Again, I like to start with a tapping because look at that. Bam! Thank you. I'm probably one of the only people who just wants a really pigmented bronzer. Oh my gosh, maybe that's a bit too much. I just like to say that I wouldn't usually wear this much bronzer with this foundation. Normally, obviously, I went for like a more night out makeup. That's why I bought this stuff. I really like this shade because it's very like orangey brown, which I feel suits me more. This is definitely buildable, so I don't think I needed to swirl my brush around in the pan as much as I did. Fenty Beauty so far, for the stuff people consider to be difficult, like contouring and things like that, has been really easy. I didn't have cheekbones before this video started, but now I do. I'm like, shabam! This is nice and cut, you know. Sunstalker. The sun has definitely stalked my face and tanned it. This looks stunning. I got a gloss bomb heat in the shade Fussy Heat. So these are meant to be this is meant to be a plumping gloss, which I already used the Too Faced lip injections, the extreme one, and let me tell you, if you've never used the Too Faced lip injections extreme and if you've got sensitive skin, do not go anywhere near it, because I put it on one of my friends and he went red, like way above his lip, like all around his mouth. Like literally, it looked like he had all the life sucked out of him and he just had like this red circle. So yeah, don't touch it if you've got sensitive skin. But, well, I mean, if you just put it in the middle and don't put it on your actual whole lip, then I'm sure it'd be fine. But damn, whenever I put that stuff on, I feel like my lips go from this to like, I feel like I'm like this. So I already know what it feels like, so we're going to see if this lives up to the test. Pinky mauvey colour, which is very unlike me, but I wanted a slightly more fun coloured gloss, because why not? Oh, love it already. Oh, it's starting to tingle. It is starting to tingle. What do we think of this shade? This is very pretty. I think this is the perfect shade for every skin tone. That's one of those shades, you know, like you can't go wrong. If it was a bit of a lighter pink, it would just probably not work as well, but this, I like it. It's definitely balm. So my lips are tingling, but they're not tingling as much as they would with the Lip Extreme by Lip Injections, but I think it's just because I'm used to it. But it definitely feels nice. It's like a little bit of a burny sensation, which is a bit weird thing to say that that's nice. But I think it's because you feel like you're a bit more pouty, so maybe that's the reason why they do it. Oh, by the way, I also got this bag for free. This came with it. I got 3 free gifts actually. I also got the Fenty Glow Gloss Bomb. Oh, Gloss Bomb in Fenty Glow, that came free. I got this bag free, and what else did I get? That might have been it. It might have just been 2 things, but that was great. That's a nice little treat. Completely forgot to give the prices, so I'm going to quickly do that now. So this was, bear in mind this is 25% off because that's what they've given it to me. So this was £11.25, so it would have been roughly about £18. This was £17.25, so that would have been roughly about £25. This one was the warm bronzer, sorry, was £20, which means probably about 28ish pounds. Gosh, this is expensive. It's expensive. And the lip gloss, £13, so probably again around about £18. Gosh, though I didn't have to pay any taxes or anything, or import costs or duty, tax, all that shebang, but my order did come to about £62. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to see you and myself in the next video. Thank you, goodbye.